Marvel Studios are tossing around the idea of having Robert Downey Jr. play Doctor Doom past Secret Wars. Additionally, we have some news about Blade and when it's going to start shooting. And then lastly, we have some news about Ghost Rider and who it may be. So let's get right into this. So what we're going to start with is the news about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom past Secret Wars. So all three of these news bites come from DanielRPK. If you don't know DanielRPK, he is he's a notable scooper, to say the least. Lately, the scoopers have been more hit or miss, I'd say. But regardless, this probably does have some type of merit to it, at the very least, if it's not true. So let's get into it. So he's reporting that Marvel Studios is reportedly discussing the idea of having Robert Downey Jr. play Doctor Doom even after Secret Wars. So the reason why this is kind of interesting is because I do recall this idea being rumored just a few months ago that at least Marvel was considering this. But I feel like will that not defeat the stakes of Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars in a way? Because I don't know, I was under the presumption, I don't know, I might be wrong about this, that Doctor Doom would be pretty much just here for Doomsday, Secret Wars, and kind of just be defeated, right? I don't know if he'd be eliminated or something. I don't know what would happen. But I would assume at the very least he would just be out of the equation after Secret Wars. He'd be, it'd be wrapped up there. But it's looking like that he might be there after. And I know most people, I don't know, not most, but I know a lot of people aren't even excited about Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Doctor Doom to begin with. So if you're going to have him here longer, people are going to be even more pissed. But then again, I feel like that just means that, I don't know, like, the stakes for these movies that might be compromised, I feel like. But then again, maybe, I don't know, because these are supposed to be very big, like, huge stuff going on in these movies. So it's like, if Doctor Doom's gonna have more of an arc afterwards, like, what could it be? I'm just trying to think, what could it be? Is it gonna be it's gotta be like a bait and switch thing, I'm guessing. I don't know what it could be, but it's gotta be something like that. And I hope it's worthwhile, because if it's not, it's just gonna look bad. It's just gonna look like it's in bad faith. But then again, I understand from the business side, because if you're looking at from the business side, Robert Downey Jr. he's just a big pull. He is literally, when you think of Marvel, you think of Robert Downey Jr. Probably like either Iron Man, or which is Robert Downey Jr., or you think about Robert Downey Jr. in general. Regardless, you think about him, and he is a pull. He gets people in theaters and stuff, and regardless of what I guess people on the internet say, the casuals in general, they're gonna eat this up. Okay, we know Avengers, Doomsday, Secret Wars, they're gonna be huge numbers, and that's gonna be in part, or not even in part, largely due to Robert Downey Jr. being back. On top of it, also being Doctor Doom, the villain. It's just very appealing. So I get on the business side, having him there afterwards, it just provides more stability, essentially. But the story has to be worthwhile. I don't know what they're going to do, like how this even works story-wise. Now, that's the main thing. It makes sense for business, why they even brought him back right now as well. But yeah, it's just about the story, and I don't really know what it could be to make it worthwhile. But anyways, let me know what you think down below about that. That's kind of just my thoughts about that there. I guess nextly we'll talk about Blade will reportedly begin filming in 2026. As you all know, Blade has been this movie. I feel bad for Mahershala Ali. He's been done dirty. Okay, he's been through it. I've seen just most recently when he was doing the press tour for Jurassic World Rebirth. He was being asked about the movie, and honestly, he just looked defeated, and rightfully so. It's been what has it been since 2019 or so like 6 years, just in development hell. Like, I feel him. I'd be over it too. It must be mentally exhausting, just draining. Especially when I think he had more of a hands-on input in the movie than, say, a normal actor would. So especially with that, it just must be so annoying to deal with this. Like, when you think you think you're like taking like 2 steps forward, it's like 50 steps back. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we know the movie obviously is being reworked so much. It just completely like just from scratch essentially. But yeah, it says Blade will reportedly begin filming in 2026. So what that means, the script must be close to being done. But, in Marvel fashion, just like for Doomsday, the script's still being worked on as they're filming. I'm hoping that's not the case with Blade. Because after all these years, if the Blade movie releases and it turns out to be dirt, man, that is just going to be, you're going to have people absolutely going at Marvel's neck. Because how can you make people wait this long, do all these, like, scrap it, get all these different people, hire these different people, directors, whatever, fire them, get new ones, and just keep on delaying the film. and once you finally release it, it's dirt. Like, that's just a big waste of time. Just I feel like it's a slap of the face to everyone, especially Mahershala Ali. Right? He's a great actor. I just feel like he's getting done dirty the most out of this. But anyways, if this is true, it's going to be in filming 2026. I would imagine, since it's being reported now, that's probably early 2026, like Q1. In that case, like January, February, March, sort of. That's what I'm thinking. In that case, say the shoot's like, what would it be, 6 months or so? That'll put us, let's say it starts in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, around there. Finish in August. And then you can have, what was it, another year after that? Maybe. Or not, they wouldn't do a year post, but maybe like 8 or so months after that releases. I don't know. I'm thinking the movie will release by, obviously 2027. I'm thinking like, what, mid-2027? I feel that makes sense. Was that about around a year and a half or so? I know Marvel's deadline's way tighter compared to other movies like James Gunn's DCU. He lets the post-production have way more time. But Marvel, if they're trying to go for quality control, I think that would be beneficial if they take a bit longer. Then again, Blade is just, man, Blade, I don't know, the fact that they're fumbling Blade, I feel like is crazy. Because a lot of people, they just want Blade literally just like going one-on-one with vampires. That's literally it. If the movie's just that, it'd be fine, but Marvel's is overcomplicating it, and I think they finally realized that, you know, what the fans want is way more simpler than what, I guess, Marvel themselves want. Yeah, hopefully this turns out well, and yeah, I'd expect the turnaround time to be, what, around a year and a half or so. So it starts showing 2026, I expect it to come out in 2027, to be honest. Let me know what you think about that down below. And then the last bit of news, Marvel Studios has reportedly cast an actor to play Ghost Rider in the MCU. And yeah, so if you don't know, I actually made a video about this like probably like 2 months ago at this point, and it's pretty much a report saying that Marvel they want Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider, and I don't know, it kind of seemed like that was getting like very close. Okay, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they're very close to getting him done, like getting him casted, a deal done. And yeah, so now with this report that they've reportedly cast an actor to play Ghost Rider, it makes you beg the question: is it Ryan Gosling? Have they secured him, locked him down to a contract? Because my concern with it was, would he really want to be tied down? Because it would restrict him. I know he likes to do a lot of, obviously he likes to do a lot of movies, especially a lot of different types of movies. Would he be fine doing this where Marvel, it's more, he's going to be restricted to it's going to be playing the same character quite a bit. And also, it's going to be over a duration, long amount of time too. And it restricts your schedule as well. That's another thing. You're kind of like on call to Marvel. So I'm like, would you really want to do that? And I didn't even think it was with money. I know the money wouldn't really be that big of a deal for him. At least that's what I think. He seems like that type of guy that wouldn't care about it. He is just, if he's interested in it, he would just do it. And plus, Marvel has money. They can, offer it up to him. I know Kevin Feige likes him as well. But yeah, that's the question. Is it him? Because they have it, it's just not being revealed yet. That makes you think either they're going to have a big announcement about it. So if it is Ryan Gosling, they're going to have a big announcement about it. And also, I'm like, if it's not a big announcement or something, I don't know. But on the other side, I'm like, okay, if they already have secured or locked down, I'm like, I would expect them to make an announcement about it, how they, because you see studios, when they sign someone like a big name, they put it everywhere. They make it clear. They make it known to the whole world, look, we signed this person. They're going to be playing this character for us. That's why I'm kind of doubtful as well on the other side. It's kind of like a 50-50 type thing. But who knows? Maybe they have the announcement ready. They're just waiting for the right time to announce that's Ryan Gosling. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. Who do you think the cast as Ghost Rider? Maybe they didn't. Maybe this is false. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think down below about this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.